That's a scene from the Biafra War, but I'm not here to talk about the war, but I'm here to show you what's left of the war today. I'm here to show you the different wars that have been fought in Nigeria's history. I'm here to show you the different war implements that have been used to fight at different times in history. I'm here to show you different Nigerian war generals that have fought for Nigeria. I'm here to take you through the Nigerian National War Museum in Umuahia. I'm Busy the Explorer, so join me and let's explore the war history of Nigeria together. The first place we'll be exploring is the Traditional Warfare Gallery, where we will be exploring African war history and the European war history as regards to Nigeria.
This chapter is a lot of Africa. He was leader of the Black Napoleon. You can see with the spear and the shield. This is this movie, Woman King.
Woman King, yes.
Okay, these are the Agojis, the female
Agojis, yeah.
Present day Benin Republic.
Yeah.
We have the Ethiopian warriors, Egyptian warriors, we have the Zanzibaris. Among the first people to make use of the Bible in Africa, we have the Europeans, we have the Carthaginians, we have American War of Independence, 1776. In some results said at that time, Africans and Europeans made use of local weapons like bows, arrows, spears, lances, javelins, daggers. They are most of plantation and they also some of them made use of elephant until 1805. With the advent of technology, the Europeans jumped ahead of Africa by introducing using of cannon guns, digging of trenches, using of rifles with sword at the tip. Then in place of using of horses and elephants, they introduced, that the British introduced armored cars during the First World War. That was Cambrai, 1917. They used it against the Germans.
Okay. Yeah, so I want to see this caption, this thing very well.
You can pause the video to read the short brief about each of these wars.
Yeah, on Jen.
Yeah.
So what is the gallery about, basically? You haven't told us the whole concept.
Okay, Traditional Warfare Gallery. We have three galleries here. Traditional Warfare Gallery, Armed Forces Gallery, and then Civil War Gallery. Traditional Warfare Gallery is just about the old warfares, the old weapons, the type of weapons used by the people that existed during the Stone Age.
Okay.
They started with using of sticks. From using of sticks, they started making use of stones. These stones, apart from serving as weapons, they also use them to ignite fire. And soldiers then use them to sharpen their swords, and they also use them to grind food stuff. From there, they started making use of weapons made of metal.
Okay.
These are imaginary pictures of the Homo sapiens, what they look like. I've seen them back for hunting. These are shock weapons. Shock weapons. Popular among the people from Oyo State, those days, even from the people, among the people from Soka in Enugu. Then we have daggers. We have metal swords.
What are shock weapons?
Huh?
What do you mean by shock weapons?
Shock weapon, that's it. If it pierces the skin, the person will receive instant shock.
Shock, okay.
Then these are daggers. They usually tie them around here and hide it under their armpits. In case of surprise attack. Then we have
Yeah, no savvy for you.
this one is popular among the people from
Okay.
popular among the people from Sokoto, even among the people from Gombe in Biafra State. These are people that made use of these weapons. Locally made weapons. They call them metal clubs. These are staff weapons. These are spears, lances, and javelin. These are long-range weapons. Locally made by the element. They use them for hunting of animals and also in the battlefield. Spears, lances, and javelin. This is the forest.
Spear, lances, and javelins.
Spears, look at it.
Spears, these ones are
spears. These are lances.
Spears, okay.
Spears,
Lances.
and javelins.
Okay, javelins. Then these ones are what?
They are the same thing, spears.
Spears.
And also long range weapon. Something like this. No. As in these ones. Yes. These ones are popular among people from Sokoto and also people from Gombe in the Biafra State. Okay?
These are the javelins, Abi?
Javelins are what they call it.
Yeah.
Then we have shields. These are different kind of shields. This one is made of animal skin. This one is made of metal. This one is made of artillery. These feathers serve as charms for the soldiers and ladies of this shield. These things are popular among the people from Ghana. Ghana in Plateau State. Horse riders. That's depicting horse riders on top of horses. That's horse riders from the southwestern part of the country. The popular name for it is Equestrian figures. These are bows and arrows. These are bows and arrows used by people from Adamawa and also Plateau. Adamawa and also Plateau State. These are quivers used to store the arrows. Look at what one of the arrows look like. You see, from here to here it's made of metal. From here to here it's made of sticks. There's a small bamboo. Okay, this is the crossbow. These are scepters. This one now is used from people. It was used by people from the Bend. That's Bend. What do they call it? That's people from Benin. The old Benin. What do they call them? Bendel or so. What? That's the people from Benin. Okay. That is the first bonds that a kind of performed the rituals that gave their parents befitting burial. These are people that carry this type of scepters. Then these are popular among the people from the Yoruba side. Okay. This one is used by Oba of Benin. This one is carried by Oba of Benin. The last one there.
Oba of what?
Benin.
Benin. Which one is Oba of Ogun? Abi Oba of what do you say?
No, this one Oba of Benin.
Okay.
Now this one is carried by people in the southwestern part of the country.
Okay.
There is this one. That should be number 4.
This is number 4, yeah? Okay. A brass match is carried by shoulders by children during Uru festival.
In
Abeokuta,
That's
Ogun
number 4,
State.
right?
Yes.
This one, 3 and 4. Ready?
Okay, yes.
These are cannon guns made by the Portuguese used during the Second World War. Then these are long and short den guns. Long and short den guns introduced by the Europeans. But this is the part locally made in Oka and Abia State and also in Umuahia State. This is the type the Igbos call Ebentu. You can see the gunpowder and bullets.
Please can say what you said back. Just flash down.
These are what you recap.
Long and short den guns.
Okay.
Introduced by the Europeans. But these days you find them locally made in Oka and Abia State. And also in Umuahia State. Even in some parts of Umuahia here. So that's the type the Igbos call Ebentu. The one with the gunpowder and the bullets. These are England-made weapons. These two are England-made weapons, known as Lewis automatic machine guns, used during the Second World War. They were used during the Second World War by soldiers of West African frontier forces. Let's go to one question. Nigerian national flag, Army, Navy, and Air Force.
Nigerian national flag, Nigerian Army, Nigerian Navy, Nigerian Air Force flag.
These are the ranks. That's Army, Navy, and Air Force. This caption is about the evolution of Nigeria. In 1922, they were addressed as soldiers of West African frontier forces. Later in 1956, Her Royal Majesty Queen of England changed their name to Soldiers of the Queen's Own Regiment. Later in 1963, it was changed to Nigerian Army. Look at when they were soldiers of West African frontier forces. The soldiers selected from Nigeria those days, most of them were Hausa soldiers. They call them soldiers of West African frontier forces. There was a time when countries like Portugal, France, and Britain selected these soldiers to partake in that Second World War. 1939 to 1945. That's the Vietnam War. This is the local release stakeholders then, oath of loyalty. Yoruba's Hausa soldiers. This putti, look at it here. They are the defense medal, their hats.
This thing, what is this?
Putti, they tie it around the legs.
What is it for?
For protection.
Okay.
Look at it tied around the legs.
Is it for like normal physical protection or spiritual protection?
It should be for physical.
Okay, physical protection.
See it.
I think it's here.
Okay,
It's here and here to here. These are Hausa soldiers. Most of them are Hausa soldiers. You can see Hausa soldiers trekking at Hausa soldiers trekking at the northern part of the country. Soldiers of the Queen's Nigerian regiment, and then soldiers trekking at local under the supervision of the white men during the colonial era. Then this
Soldiers doing what?
trekking at local under the supervision of the white men. That was during colonial era.
Okay.
Then we have band of Nigerian regiments. We have drivers of West African frontier forces receiving instruction from the instructors. They are teaching them how to drive vehicles.
Okay.
These are women and Catholic soldiers. We have the first commissioner officer in Nigeria. The second one is JT Abiosi, who also happened to be the first.
Second commissioned officer of Nigerian Army.
The second commissioner officer, that was the first. This man was given honorary Latin award by the British.
The IS.
Can Captain Kian Mebele, 1929 to 1950. Then this happened in 1959 when cadet students were writing exams were visited by 4 British officers. Cadet students in King's College, Lagos. General Salah Salush, the GOC, General Office Commander, West African, 1951 division. Provost Marshal of the Division Commander body. These are the pictures you saw over there. So I showed you the latest one there.
Yes.
Okay. This one is from Regimental Sergeant Major to the Field Marshal. Then these are past.
Okay, these old ranks.
That one now is the harmonized one, the latest one I showed you. We have Regimental Sergeant Major, Second Lieutenant, Lieutenant Captain, Major, Lieutenant Colonel, Colonel, Brigadier, Major General, Lieutenant General, General, and then
Field Marshal.
These are past military heads of state. The first one is late Major General J.T. Yagironsi. After the first coup in Nigeria, January 15, 1966, he took over, but unfortunately for him, he was kidnapped in a counter coup when he went to visit Faji in Ibadan. Faji died in that counter coup. And if you look at among his cabinet members, you see the Biafra leader as one of his cabinet members. We have, after his death, General...
Who is this one? This one. I think
David Ejo. That should be Ejo. Then we have General Yakub Gwan, 1966 to 75. After we have General Murtala Mohammed late, 1975 to 76, when he was later assassinated. After his death, this man took over General Olusegun Obasanjo, 13 February to 76 to 79. After we have Major General Muhammad Buhari, 1985. After we have General Ibrahim Balance Nwangira, 1985 to 1993. He possibly took over power from Buhari during coup d'etat. Then we have General Sani Abacha late, 1993 to 1998. When he later died. After him, we have Abdullah Abubakar, 1998, June 1998 to May 1999, where he later handed over to Chief Olusegun Obasanjo.
So all these pictures are pictures of what? The
past military heads of state.
Past military heads of state.
This is the military gallery, okay? So that's why you didn't see pictures like Shenekon and the rest of them, those that
okay.
I wrote briefly. Shehu Shagari. No, at times people ask what of Shehu Shagari and Shenekon.
Okay, so this is just past military heads of state.
Past military heads of state, yes.
Okay.
These are the ceremonial wears. This one is done by female officers, this is done by male officers. They wear them to done by Nigerian Forces Remembrance Day, Nigerian Independence Day. These are their working uniforms. These are the first graduates of 1967 Nigerian Defense Academy.
First graduates of
1967 Nigerian Defense Academy in Zaria, Kaduna State.
Okay.
The Congo contingent with the mascot, Nigerian Army band. Then this is their combat uniform. This one with the silver color. This one is they call it the miswing pan. It's like their plates.
Okay.
They use it for their food in the battlefield. That's the miswing pan. These are past chief of staff. We have Lieutenant General Kenneth Wima, Lieutenant General Ihe Yakubu Gowon, Joseph Aka, and Dabaza Azazi Yusuf, Ahwe, Obu, Yaman, Kazir, Yaman Ushishi, Major General Kazir, Babangida, Babi, Abacha. They also have a past chief of army staff. These are past chief of general staff.
Past chief of general staff is different from army staff. What is the difference?
Past chief of the army staff.
And past chief of general staff, what are the differences?
Past chief of general staff. Well, what I just know is that the two, they are different. Okay?
Okay.
It's like this one, they are in charge of defense. While this one, they are in charge of they are in charge of other sectors. But though this past chief of general staff is the old that's what they
the old military regime or what?
Something like that. There's this name they usually give them now. There's this position they give them now. You get me?
Okay.
And you can see this one now, Chief of Staff, Supreme Headquarters. You see, that's the Babatude there. Okay? Now, it was this one that launched this war museum.
Okay. Major General
Babatude, he was the person that launched this war museum in 1985. These are all past chief of defense staff.
What about this ones too?
These are past chief of defense staff.
Defense.
Past chief of defense staff.
So
look at this man, Don Katiabali from Plateau State. He was the person that commissioned this war museum in 1989. Don Katiabali from Plateau State, look at him. No. So when they straight tigers, then bronze badge for junior officers, bronze badge for senior officers. These are medals awarded to soldiers that go for peacekeeping mission. That's the missing pan I was telling about. The missing pan they use for their food.
Oh, okay.
That's they serve like their plate. This one you see it at their shoulder. I mean, you see it at the that's the arm.
Okay. The what? Okay, Naval Gallery.
They are around just like I told you, the other one, the new ranks. That caption is about this gallery. That's the Naval Gallery. These are past chief of naval staff. Vice Admiral.
Past Chief of Naval Staff.
Vice Admiral Rear Admiral Nelson Bosman. Vice Admiral Delamont. Vice Admiral Duo. 80 to 83. The ceremonial wealth of naval officers. Nigerian naval officers. These are done by female officers. These are done by male officers.
Female officers. Male officers.
That one is done by female officers.
Which one? This one is won by
Those ones over there.
these two.
That one is one by female officers.
Female.
This one by male naval officers.
Male.
These are their working uniforms. This is the color of uniform they are putting on here.
Okay.
Nigerian naval officers on this Nigerian naval ship. This one happened in the 60s. So Nigerian naval officers were being trained on how to use. So this is the combat uniform of naval officers.
Okay.
These are our past of naval staff. Vice Admiral Kono, Patrick Koshami, Nago, Rear Admiral Mascola, Rear Admiral Saidi, Rear Admiral Maglepi, Rear Admiral Igwe, Ayunda, Victor Kayangu, Vice Admiral Olana, Vice Admiral Ganiyu, Adekeye, Vice Admiral Ibrahim, Vice Admiral DJ Doba, Vice Admiral Jibril. Then we have the current sole administrator of River State, Vice Admiral Ibekete Ibas, retired. He was one time chief of army staff. Chief of naval staff. He was one time chief of naval staff.
But now, what is he?
He's the sole administrator of River State.
Okay.
He's the man in charge of River State now. He's the person acting now as the sole administrator of River State. Ibekete Ibas.
So is he higher than no? Is he higher than the governor or is or?
They suspended the governor. For
Okay.
6 months. So he's the person in charge of River State now.
Okay.
They call it sole administrator for now.
Okay.
For 6 months. Then after you have Vice Admiral Eze Gambo. Then after you have Vice Admiral I wanted to repeat this guy's name. Vice Admiral E.I. Ogala from Enugu State. This is the current chief of naval staff. That's from Enugu State. Then these are some phone flags and these for signals.
Chief of Naval.
The flag is for what? Okay, speak now.
But all of them are very chief of Naval staff.
And these are past commanders of Nigerian Air Force. May 63 to November 65. After you have Colonel W. Finance 65 to 66. The Nigeria's first indigenous commander of the Nigerian Air Force. January 1966 to August 1967. Then this one is Colonel Shitu Alao. He was the chief of army staff to General Ojukwu 1. I will show one locally made anti-aircraft gun outside there that was locally fabricated by Biafra engineers. The Biafran soldiers used it to gun down the aircraft carrying this man in Benin Edo State during the war in 1969. So after his death, this man took over. Brigadier 69, 75. These are the ceremonial weapons of officers. This one from my female officer, this one my male officers. Male airport officer.
Female too, ba? Female. These two female. This one female. This one female.
Yes. And these are male. Female fellas before the male. But those days, some of these uniforms are old stuff.
Yeah.
Okay? So those days, you hardly find female officers wearing trousers.
Yeah. So it's this guy.
So that's why I say one.
Okay.
But these days now, you hardly find female
wearing skirts.
In the skirts, no. So these are working uniforms. That's drilling exercise for Air Force officers.
Watch your back.
That's drilling exercise for Air Force officers. Then this is the survival kits for military pilots. These are past chief for Air Staff, Air Vice Marshal Dogo, Air Vice Marshal Bello, Air Marshal Yusuf, Air Marshal Dada, Air Vice Marshal Tommy, Air Vice Marshal Sika, Air Marshal Paul Dike, Air Marshal Junamiyop. These are the ranks and medals in hierarchical that pick up the commander of the Nigerian Air Force. So this aircraft now, put them outside. So the next plate we are about the Air Force. This aircraft now, put them outside. Look, if you look closely here, you see that biggest aircraft you're seeing there.
Mm-hmm.
You see the gun that used to be there, but that gun is no longer there. When I get there, I'll tell you about the aircraft. So now, those days, Okay, I don't know, maybe I didn't tell you. National War Museum, this is the only war museum we have in the entire West Africa. Okay, are you tired? This is just half of the journey. We still go outside there. We have the open air museum. National War Museum, this is the only war museum we have in the entire West Africa. The federal government of Nigeria chose to site this war museum here in Umuahia because of these two bunkers. The one we're about to see. The one we're about to see. This one now. This one served as the new house of the Biafrans. While Ojukwu bunker served as Biafra State house, the one in Afara. Okay? So because of these bunkers, that was why they chose to site this war museum here in Umuahia. So those days in the 60s, during the war, it was just from here. It was just from here down to the bunker. Then there was nothing like the gallery, there was nothing like the office.
Okay.
The whole place was bushy. The Biafra engineers that built this bunker, this is the block work they did then. They deliberately left it unplastered at the entrance. At the exit too, they deliberately left it unplastered so that if anybody sees it from outside, they'll think it's an abandoned building. This is the Biafra plan.
Okay, they deliberately left it unplastered.
Yes. Down there is solid casting of concrete.
Okay.
Down there, let me just show you. Look at it. If you look at it, you see the planks. You see how they arrange the planks. You see this, these are signs of planks they arranged and then poured concrete. You get it?
Yeah.
Look at this, you see.
Yes,
These are signs of planks they arranged and then poured concrete. This is solid casting of concrete. This is not block work, this is solid casting of concrete. They just did block work at the entrance.
Alright.
So this is the Biafra flag. The red signifies bloodshed of the Igbos that died during the war. This black signifies the Biafrans mourning the death of their loved ones. This is the Biafra rising sun.
The black signifies mourning the deaths of their
The Biafrans mourning the death of their loved ones. This is the Biafra rising sun, which signifies that the sun rises from the east. Then this is the green vegetation of Biafra agriculture. This is the Biafra leader. These are casualties of 1966. The first coup in Nigeria was headed by, that's the one of January 15, 1966, was headed by late Major Ojukwu. So in that coup, people like Samba Katapa, like Wamadu Bello, Okotebo, first is Okotebo, Pintola, Adebleku Pa, Namarayan people died in that coup. You know, it was the death of this man that then these people, that then the Northerners. This man was the then Sadama Osogodo. And you know, the alliance of the Northerners was that since that coup was headed by Igbos, that the Igbos were biased. But this man wrote a book recently that coup is not an Igbo coup. IDB. Are you aware?
Yes.
I really wrote a book about that coup. That is not an Igbo coup. So, out of anger, they started killing Igbos in the north, including women and children. And after that first coup, this man took over, late Major General JTU and Unity. But unfortunately for him, there was another cancer coup that claimed his life, that claimed his life when he went to visit Faji, the Faji issue where he was dragging again, he also killed in the cancer coup. Kubwa, kuna shito lalo chief of Esther, Litobaka, chief of Army Staff, Luka Mohamed, kuna Shua, Benjamin Adekunle, Tiwa Danjuma, Chief of Bakumi Awolowo, Abia State. Then on the Biafra side, we have late General Ojukwu, the Commander-in-Chief of Biafra Armed Forces.
No, this side is what?
That's the soldiers in support of the Nigerian side. Those are fought for the Nigerian side.
Okay, first for Nigeria.
Yes, started by General Kubwa.
Okay.
Then the Biafra side, the soldiers that supported the Biafra side, headed by late General Ojukwu.
Okay.
Then we have Major General Philip second in command. This is the Biafra map. At that time, Imo and Abia were one, so we had Imo, Anambra, and Enugu. This is the Biafra rising sun. Former Eastern Nigerian Code of Arms. When Nigeria was a region, this was the former Eastern Nigerian Code of Arms. I'll show you down there. Late Brigadier Banjo was the commander of the Biafra Army.
Looks evil. He looks evil.
But they say he was later killed. One of the saboteurs back then. He was later killed. And this is the Biafra cabinet members. And then Then we have Colonel Tuzie, also known as the Hannibal. He is the Biafra officer that led that attack and ambush in 1968. Then we have.
What's the ambush about?
Don't worry, I'll show you the pictorial vision.
Okay.
I'll show you. You see pictures of shots loaded with arms and ammunition. That's the Nigerian side. They were coming towards the east side. So once we get there, I'll show you the pictorial vision.
Okay.
Now look at this man, Captain August. He was the chief pilot of the Biafra. He was the general officer that flew us no aircraft from the outside. We have late Dr. Michael Amora, one of the lucky politicians that escaped that 1966 in the Eastern Part. We have Adapan, power to see Okibo, separate frequency. These are learned Biafrans. They also have, including Michael Okpa, they also have as advisors. Michael Okpa was one of the top advisors to Ojukwu government. So we have separate frequency, Professor Tunashe, these are all learned Biafrans. They serve as advisors to the Biafran leaders. They call them Biafran leaders of thought.
Okay.
Look at the director of propaganda. Late Senator Ojukwu was also a comrade. Late Senator Ojukwu he was also a comrade. He was one of the people that worked in this radio house. You have Professor Ojukwu, Professor Teneton Kadishe, Dr. Kanikiam. You have Biafra Independence Anniversary, May 1968. You have the late Ojukwu Commissioner of Home Affairs of the Biafrans. Then we have Asigwe. That's why I see his picture. The last picture here on the Biafran side is Asigwe's picture. Over there too. The last picture there is state of the war. He supported the Biafrans. Okay. But later he changed sides. So that's his picture here and over there. We lived in one Nigeria.
Okay. You believed in one Nigeria, that's why I changed sides.
Okay. This is the crest of Biafra Kosovo. The crest. Then we have scenes from the battle. This one happened at a village in where Nigerian soldiers bombarded the village with bombs. Nigerian soldiers doing recruitment during the war. Young boys recruited into the Biafran army. What they did then was, what they used to do then is, this hardwood that they train with, what they used to do then is, if they see Nigerian soldiers coming with their guns, they will hide, they will lay ambush using this hardwood to kill them and collect their guns. Then what happened at the Biafran side was, there was a time they ran short of manpower, they had to go house to house to start for young boys to fill in the gap. These are Nigerian soldiers in the Itapa of the during the war. Biafran soldiers in their training camp, you know where? These are Nigerian soldiers during the war. This was when Enugu was captured by Nigerian troops.
Who was captured? Enugu.
Enugu.
Who is that?
So there's Enugu State. There's
yes.
Enugu.
No.
Enugu is in Anambra State.
Okay.
Then we have Enugu State.
Okay.
Enugu State was the capital of Biafra during the war, but unfortunately it was later captured by Nigerian troops. Then the Biafrans then moved over to Umuahia. Enugu State was the first capital of Biafrans. So these are, look at the one I was telling you about. These are Nigerian soldiers. See them in their position of fire. Then this is a Ojukwu bucket, improvised explosive, locally fabricated by Biafra engineers. It's a landmine, locally fabricated by Biafra engineers. It was used by Biafra soldiers. It was this Ojukwu bucket that the Biafra soldiers used to attack the Nigerian troops at Abia and Anambra State. In that long, attack that long convoy of Nigerian soldiers in trucks, loaded with arms and ammunition, coming towards the east. So they use the Biafran soldiers use the Ojukwu bucket to attack them. These are Biafran enclaves. August 1968, places like Enugu, that was the first capital of Biafrans, was captured by Nigerian troops. Later, in June 1969, places like Onitsha, Owerri, Aba, Ikodabone, all these places were captured one after the other by Nigerian troops. Even they started entering Umuahia before they declared that the war has ended. Nigerian soldiers laying ambush. Then we have Nigerian soldiers in their full military gear. Some of the guns, these are some of the guns locally made by Biafran engineers.
Wow.
Some of the guns locally made by Biafran engineers. That's what these are people they call secessionists. Samples of secessionists made weapons.
Used in the Civil War.
Anywhere I say secessionists, you know, they wanted to succeed.
Okay.
That's what they call them secessionists. They wanted to succeed, to pull out of Nigeria. That's what they call them secessionists. Communication gadgets used by Nigerian soldiers. When they shot one of the machine guns during the war. Anti-aircraft were used by Nigerian soldiers in Dollar Barracks. There are 160 soldiers. So you mean the wars of the president. Nigerian soldiers they fell in Port Harcourt. This one happened in Port Harcourt. Air raid in Port Harcourt. What were they doing here? Biafran aircrafts were busy attacking aircraft powered by Nigerian troops in Port Harcourt.
Oh.
This aircraft was donated to Biafrans by a Swedish company known as Minicom. So they were attacking aircraft. I'll show you one of these aircraft outside. Biafran soldiers in their position of fire. See them? You can see Major Tafu William, one of the white mercenaries. One of the white mercenaries that fought for the Biafran side.
Major Taffy Williams, secessionist missionary, possesses with the crew of an anti-aircraft gun mounted near his division headquarters in the initial secure. Secessionist soldiers carrying ammunition. Okay.
Just soldiers with their ammunitions. Then this is Officer Lamote from Adamawa State. What was his offense? He arrested an unarmed Biafran from behind. Despite the man was unarmed, he still shot him dead. So unknown to him, journalist Salam went and reported the case. He was later tried by the army. What he would have done to that unarmed Biafran was to tie him as prisoner of war. So they later tried Lamode and found him guilty for committing war crime. He wouldn't have killed that man. He wouldn't have. What he would have done to that man was to tie him as prisoner of war, since the man was unarmed. So they later tried him and found him guilty for committing war crime. Then they tied him to a tree and then killed him.
Okay.
For committing war crime. These are bomb ammunition vehicles. See, very long convoy of Nigerian trucks loaded with arms and
Wow,
ammunition.
see a lot of ammunition.
Loaded with arms and ammunition. They were coming towards the east. So the Biafra used our Ojukwu to attack them. So Nigerian soldiers in their thousands, over 5,000 of them died in that attack. It took them a long while for them to die. This Henry Block, one of the white mercenaries that fought on the Biafran side, but unfortunately for him, he was killed in Calabar by Nigerian police. This happened before Ben the roundabout. Ben the roundabout where aircraft threw bombs. Some Biafrans died, something else. Biafran soldiers captured by Nigerian soldiers, Nigerian soldiers captured by Biafran soldiers. These are children that suffer from kwashiorkor. The time chief of Obafemi Awolowo said they should lock more than where food and into the community Biafrans. Now they talk with many children died of starvation. The one that survived, you can see the size of this guy's head.
Yes.
They suffered malnutrition, kwashiorkor. This one too affected the Biafrans 1969. Swedish Red Cross plane that was supplying Biafrans food and AIDS. But it was later gone down by foreigners that were flying Nigerian aircrafts during the war. Then we have St. Louis sugar picnic. These are relief supplied for Nigerian soldiers in the battlefield. These are foreign investigators. Foreign investigators that came to investigate allegations made by both sides. We have Carl Gustavon of Stena. These are some of the white mercenaries that fought for the Biafran side. This was one of the white men that flew that small aircraft you see outside there. Over here, the war, and then you can see Nigerian soldiers dressing themselves. This is just a caricature, a cartoon depicting countries that were supplying arms. You can see British arms, Russian and French arms. They were no longer happy that the war, and then they were selling arms and making gains. Okay? Now, these are Nigerian soldiers gathering up weapons that were used by Biafran soldiers, but later surrendered to Nigerian government after declared that the war has ended. These are children debating that the war has ended. This is somewhere in the west, this is what they look like. Biafra is the 2.5 years officially. Then this is the remains of voice of Biafra radio transmitter. There are some doors at the back who they go inside. It was used by Ojukwu and Ojukwu. They used it down here for external services to communicate in foreign countries all over the world, telling them what was going on during the war, including propaganda. They also like they did to scare the federal troops. Then what they did was knowing fully well that Nigerian troops were trying to locate where they were broadcasting from to bombard the place. They were claiming that they were broadcasting from Enugu. From Enugu, so the Nigerian troops were busy bombarding that side. They didn't know they were down here.
Yeah.
They didn't know they were down here. So Nigerian soldiers declared that the war has ended. And Nigerian soldiers and Biafran soldiers posing to take pictures after the war has ended. Then we have the unification of the two nations. You can see General Ojukwu, Major General Philip General Ojukwu, Biafra Chief Justice Manefo. Then Obasanjo was a colonel. This is Major General Philip Ojukwu, second in command, Biafra Chief Justice Manefo. This reunification happened at Doran Barracks in 1970 after the war ended. Before this reunification, the Biafran has fled to Ivory Coast. Yeah. But the claim is from Enugu. You know, I told you that they later captured Enugu.
Yes.
So the Biafrans then moved over to Umuahia. So this is where the Biafran that they came and mounted them. This Okugon, look at this man. We were told he spoke different languages.
What's my mother calling you Okokon because he talked too much.
So we took this picture and said that's the former Eastern Nigerian Civil temporarily adopted by Biafrans. The eagle and leopard signify the strength of Biafra land. The elephant signifies the west. Look at it.
Say it again, the what? The eagle.
Wait. When Nigeria was the region, this was the former Eastern Nigerian Civil temporarily adopted by Biafrans. Later they changed to this one. This is the Biafran Civil.
Escape route.
Just concrete.
Okay.
No, concrete. You see what I was telling you?
Yeah. The way it look outside, Abi.
The way it's not cemented.
They left it
Even
on
like an
plaza.
abandoned building.
Yes. You know those days, this whole place, there was no
I
houses.
just so that I don't video it.
Okay.
I'm listening, ja.
Those days, no buildings around here. This whole place was thick bush, thick forest. So they left it on plaza.
Alright.
Then these are air vents for ventilation.
Those pipes.
Those types. Then this one is They call it a trench.
Oh.
It used to be much more deeper than this. Those days, the upper dam is men. Whenever you want to make broadcast and announcement, they will from Ojukwu bunker walk to this place. After broadcast and announcement, they still go back to the Ojukwu bunker near the side.
Why are they coming here?
For announcement and broadcast. You know, I told you that this place serves as radio house.
Okay, this is the radio house. Okay.
So he used to stay here and make broadcast and announcement then.
Okay.
But the claim is from Enugu.
Okay.
So this is a trench. It's just much more deeper than this. Then we were told that those days they used to cover it with palm front and grasses. Palm front and grasses. So that you notice them walking through the trench. That's the Biafra oil cooking pot.
The Biafra oil what?
Oil cooking pot.
Oil cooking pot. Why are they cooking oil?
They use it to locally refine crude oil that they used to call this amount.
Okay, this is
This one was used for internal service.
internal services. The one inside was external services.
From here down to the bunker.
Okay,
Then there
just
was
from
nothing
here.
like the gallery. There was not like the gallery. There was not like the office. This whole place was bush then. It was just from here. This is the original block. They used to do a block walk at the entrance.
So that place, this place is where that Ojukwu Kini image was on the floor. This is where the flag was, Abi.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
So this place was not there.
The
Okay.
flag and all those there.
All right. Okay.
So what? Shall we?
Yes.
Now those days during the war, on the Biafran side, yeah, this is what they call RAP. RAP means Research and Production Units. These are mainly craftsmen and engineers on the Biafran side. They specialize in fabricating armor cars like this and other improvised explosives. These are the first set of armor cars fabricated by Biafra engineers. They call them Biafra Red Devils.
Biafran Red Devils.
Yes. Biafra Red Devils type A1, A2, A3, A4, A5. These are the first set they fabricated from here down to that place.
Okay.
These are the first set of armor cars fabricated by Biafra engineers. If you look at these holes now, these are bullet holes.
Oh.
After fabricating this one, they realized that Nigerian troops were easily targeting them with bullets, and the bullets were easily penetrating. So what they did was they strategized. These are all bullet holes. You see it? So what they did was they strategized. Look at bullet holes. So they strategized by fabricating type B. Let's see the Biafra Devil type B.
These are all A1s all the way down there. So now this is the type B. Wow.
So before we see the type B, this is another radio transmitter. This one was used for internal services. The one we saw down there was used for external services. The Biafrans used that one down there to communicate with foreign.
What's the difference between internal and external?
Internal within. This one was used within Nigeria, the eastern part of Nigeria.
Okay.
Why that one? They used it down there,
But
mainly for external services to communicate with foreign countries all over.
Okay.
The world, telling them what was going on during the war. So this one, the Biafrans used it to communicate with the Igbos in the eastern part of the country. They used Igbo dialect to communicate with the Igbos in the eastern part of the country. What they used to do then was, after broadcasting for a while, they used their Land Rover vehicle to move it from one location to another.
okay. So not be tracked, Abi?
Something like that. Then this is one of the type Bs. This one is armor personnel troop carrier, mainly to carry soldiers to the battlefield, locally fabricated by Biafra engineers. This one is the type B, thicker than the type A. The type B is thicker, and then the shape, look at the shape.
Yeah.
They fabricated it in a way that they shoot, the blood will just
Sway away from the body.
Exactly. You see how it is inside. Mainly to carry soldiers to the battlefield. Locally fabricated by Biafra engineers.
Or made.
This is the tank.
Oh. Boom.
See how they used to cover it? Oh, see. This is another type B. Look at one of the difference between the armor tanks used by Nigerian troops and the ones used by Biafrans. The ones used by Biafrans were locally fabricated by Biafra engineers and used by Biafran soldiers. While some, they seized it from Nigerian troops. Like this one now, look at the tire. You see these chains attached to the chains. Look at this one with the teeth. As it's rolling, it's moving the chains. These are the ones used by Biafran soldiers.
This one is used by Biafran soldier. That one is not used by what?
These ones were used by Biafran soldiers.
And hey, this one is Biafran now.
These
So
are
what's the difference? Where's the difference you're talking about?
wait now. The difference between the armor tanks used by Biafrans and the ones used by Nigerian troops.
Okay.
These are the ones used by Biafrans.
Okay.
So I've not shown you the ones used by Nigerian troops.
Okay.
Am I clear now?
Yeah. Let's go.
Okay. Now this is the last one. This is the last one fabricated by Biafran engineers. This is the Biafra Devil Type B, the last of the Type B. So what they did then was after fabricating, they used inbuilt one and they were shooting from all angles. If you look at the top, what the Biafra engineers were trying to do, they were trying to fabricate something that looks like that one there, at that extreme end.
Okay.
And that's the Saladin. That Saladin is a foreign-made armor car used by Nigerian troops against the Biafrans.
Okay.
But later we were told it was captured by Biafrans. Even till date, the armorer, he still comes here, up and waffle. He's still alive. So this is look at the armor tanks used by Nigerian troops. That's Saladin as he shoots, it rotates. As he shoots, it rotates. That's the ferret. Or you want us to go closer?
Yes, now we'll go closer.
Okay. Ferret armor car used by Nigerian troops.
What's special about this one?
My brother.
It's just
Despite the size.
okay. It's just the size.
One of the sophisticated weapons used by Nigerian troops, sophisticated vehicles,
Okay.
armored vehicles used by Nigerian troops. You see as small as it is.
Atakiri Yodu.
These are foreign-made weapons. These are foreign-made vehicles. Look at this one. This one is armor personnel proof carrier used by Nigerian troops. You can move closer so that I see the inside.
Armor what?
Armored personnel proof carrier.
Okay, armored personnel
Troop carrier.
troop carriers.
Mainly to carry soldiers to the battlefield.
Mainly to catch just the battlefield.
Popularly known as APU.
APU. Armored personnel unit. Saladin.
Foreign-made armor car used by Nigerian troops.
Saladin armored car.
But later it was captured by Biafrans and then they used it against them. Saladin. So once you remember Salad and E. Salad and E. Saladin. Look at the name. Saladin.
Saladin.
You see bullet hole.
Yeah.
This is the name of the armor car, this one.
Panhard.
Panhard, yeah. Foreign-made armor car used by Nigerian troops against the Biafrans, but later the Biafrans captured it at Uguta,
Okay.
Imo State, during the war. Then they nicknamed it Uguta Boy and used it against the Nigerian troops for some time. Then later the Nigerian troops knocked it out using anti-tank gun. So let's see maybe artillery gun. They were later imported into the country and used by Nigerian troops. This is anti-tank gun.
Anti-tank gun.
Anti-tank gun or bazooka. It's bullet
Okay.
from this anti-tank gun or bazooka that can do harm to these armored cars.
Okay.
Bullet from this anti-tank gun or bazooka that can do harm to these armored cars.
Okay.
Then this one is another improvised explosive locally fabricated by Biafran engineers. You know the one I showed you down there, that one is landmine.
Okay.
That one is Ojukwu bucket or Ogunigwe. They call it Ojukwu bucket or Ogunigwe. Why this one is flying Ogunigwe? This one is flying Ogunigwe, locally fabricated by Biafra engineers. It's the same thing, no? What this load up here is,
The bucket.
yes, this one now, what this load up here is, this one, they call this one flying Ogunigwe. What this load up here is sharp stones.
You lose what?
You get me? Sharp stones,
Okay.
sharp nails, sharp bottles, gunpowder, sharp iron. Once they load these things up in here, then if the Biafran soldiers meet in the battlefield with Nigerian soldiers, once they see they increase their number, the Biafran soldiers will then lift it from both sides. They lift it from both sides.
Yes.
They are retreating. So as they are retreating, the Nigerian soldiers are going after them. So once they see the Nigerian soldiers are come very close, then this thing they connect here. It's the same thing.
Okay.
Once there's this thing they connect here, there's this kind of connection they make here. Once they ignite it, it will forcefully release those sharp objects, killing the soldiers at the same time. That's why they call it flying Ogunigwe. Ogunigwe means mass killer. It kills in mass. So let's see the Air Force section. Russian Ilyushin-28 fighters to bomber plane.
What do you call it?
Russian Ilyushin-28 fighters to bomber plane.
Russian Illusion 28.
It was made by. You see that caption there. Once you snap it, you see the name there.
Okay.
It was made by Russians, but later it was acquired by Egyptian government. Egyptian government later donated it to Nigerian government. And apart from donating this warplane to Nigerian government, they also released Egyptian pilots
Okay.
that flew and maintained these aircraft. It carries 2 pilots, the bomber and then the gunner. Then as they were flying, the pilots were flying, the bomber will see somewhere, they press button, that place will open up.
Okay.
Releasing bombs. The Biafrans that were able to survive that bomb blast, the gunner will still use the gun at the back there to finish them off.
Oh.
So before this one was donated to Nigerian government by the Egyptian government, the Nigerian Air Force used those 2 aircraft at the early stage of the war. What they used to do then was manually, as they were flying through the window, they were throwing out bombs at the Biafrans.
Okay.
Manually through the window, they were shooting at the Biafrans. Unlike this one that would just, what they needed to do was, as they were flying, they would press button, that place will open up, releasing bombs. Then the gunner will use the gun at the back there.
To shoot the one that survived.
Yeah. Now, this one is this is one of those aircraft I showed in that pictorial exhibition.
Yeah.
In that pictorial exhibition in the bunker there. The name of this aircraft is Minicon Fighters for Bomber Plane. Originally, it was a sports plane. It was made a sports plane.
Sports
plane. Originally, it was a sports plane.
What is the name of sports plane?
Sports plane, as in this, it was made for sport purposes.
Okay, for sports.
For sports, exactly. So, but later it was converted by the French. Then donated to Biafrans by a Swedish company. It nearly changed the course of the war in favor of the Biafrans. It carries the pilot and the bomber. It moves very fast. It flies very fast, and it doesn't make much noise. Just like unlike the big ones that flies and makes a lot of noise. This one just moves very fast. So then the Biafrans used to call it Biafra baby. Why the Nigerian troops nicknamed it Biafra mosquito? Because of the size, yes, because of the size. And because of it flies very fast and the size. And then it can land at anywhere, unlike the big one that will be looking for a place to land.
So what's the name again?
Minicon Fighter Shedden Machine. So later you can just snap this caption.
Okay.
You can snap this one. And this one too. These are anti-aircraft guns. This one was used by Nigerian Air Force. This one was locally fabricated by Biafra engineers, used by Biafran soldiers. They used it to
This one?
Yes.
Anti-aircraft gun for Biafrans. This Nigerian soldiers
this one
one.
was locally fabricated by Biafran engineers, used by Biafran soldiers. It was this locally made anti-aircraft gun that the Biafran soldiers used to gun down the aircraft that had that engine.
Okay.
In Benin, Edo State, that was carrying Koneshito Alawu.
Okay.
That was the chief of air staff. That was the engine of the plane that was carrying that Koneshito Alawu.
Okay.
That was the chief of air staff to General Ojukwu. They gunned it down in Benin, Edo State during the war. The Russian-made aircraft used by Nigerian Air Force during the war.
Russian-made aircraft used by Nigerian Air Force during the war.
Fighters of bomber plane, yes.
MiG-17 fighter shoot bomber.
Used by Nigerian Air Force. Then that was during the war. It has inbuilt cameras. It shoots. It snaps.
Okay.
It snaps for feedback. Then this is the remains of a crashed military helicopter. The remains of a crashed military helicopter. This one crashed on its own. You can see the caption. It crashed on its own. It was carrying Chief of Army Staff, the then Chief of Army Staff to General Ojukwu, Joseph Akan, who died in that aircraft, the military helicopter, during the war. So let's see the concluding part, which is the naval section.
Assault boats.
Locally fabricated by Federal Ministry of War.
And they're made of iron. Won't they sink?
What? No, they didn't sink them.
Okay, they will be.
They were used then. Locally fabricated by Federal Ministry of Works, used by
Nigeria.
That's Benjamin Adekunle and his name. That's a Marine Commander. Anti-submarine guns. This one is the torpedo.
Torpedo.
Anti-submarine gun. This is a torpedo.
This is torpedo. This one is what?
Anti-submarine gun.
And
Anti-submarine gun.
anti-submarine gun. Okay.
Then this one is anti-aircraft
So when you say
gun.
anti-submarine gun, what does it do?
Submarine.
Anti-submarine gun.
Destroys submarines for...
Yes, but you know, now that time we didn't have a submarine now.
Yes,
We used
so-
it for other purposes.
Okay.
Like this torpedo now, they used to load it inside those buckets.
Of the anti-submarine gun, Abi.
Then,
Okay, this is what submarines usually use to attack.
that's the torpedo.
So these guns are what?
Anti-aircraft gun. So let's see the ship.
These guns still they work.
Bros.
Yeah.
Please, as they are snapping, there is an officer here, so don't
Okay.
don't include him in the picture.
Yes. Okay. What is that?
This is the anti-aircraft gun. Then there's the pick from here. This is the shield. This is the small anti-aircraft gun. There's a bigger one in front. This is the rescue boat. The rescue boat.
Rescue boat.
Would you like to see the empty cabins inside?
Yes, now, yes. Sharp.
There's no longer only permanent attack.
Yep.
The restroom. This is where they have their restroom. They also have restroom at the top. Before I came here on Tampa, I was told that there was a time they use this place as a restaurant.
Oh.
So after sightseeing, just come in here and then enjoy yourself and then go.
Oh, shit.
But the naval officer stopped it. Maybe stopped it.
Oh.
So they have restroom down here. So, let's see the top.
Okay, let's take a video.
No, different one.
Okay.
Let's see the kitchen.
Bathroom.
Engine room.
Engine.
And the kitchen. The kitchen also known as the galley. And this is where the captain.
Galley.
This is where they control the.
Can go up.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay. Bigger anti-aircraft gun.
Then the naval officer that used to sit here, what he used to do then is to turn this thing, which this one is no longer working.
Okay.
As he turns it, it makes it rotate like this.
Okay.
Towards that direction or towards the direction.
Okay.
While the naval officer that sits here, what he used to do then is, they see aircraft flying, he will just turn it. He will just turn it like this.
Yeah.
So as he adjusts it, they will shoot from back.
Okay, one person, another person will be here.
Yes.
Shooting.
Turn this way, turn that way.
To the left, 30 degrees, 50 degrees, 20 degrees. Let's go. Big. On my right, on my left. Big.
So, Chairman, this is where the tour ends. So, what we were told about the war, because I wasn't born during the war.
Yeah.
Okay? So what we were told about this war, they said the name of the ship is NNS Bonnie.
NNS Bonnie.
Yeah, Nigerian naval ship used by Nigerian Navy. But we were told at that time during the war, NNS during the war. That's the Nigerian naval ship used in Bonny. They call it NNS Bonny. That's Nigerian naval ship used in Bonny, Abia State. So what we were told was that the Biafrans later captured this ship. That they used the Lost Battery.
Lost Battery.
Lost Battery, that's what they call it.
What is it? What is the thing? It's like a weapon or a gun?
I've not seen one, so I can't tell
don't
you
know.
exactly. One thing I don't like is misinforming people.
Okay.
But that's what I know about it. That's what we were told. That the other one, they sunk that one.
Lost what?
Lost.
So with that, we have come to the end of the War Museum exploration. What do you think about this tour? Hope you enjoyed seeing the War Museum through my eyes. And as always, never stop exploring. Don't forget to like, follow, share, and subscribe for more beautiful videos like this. And as always, never stop exploring.